And here we are today. We're running our own production called Echo Visuals.
Oh.
Yeah, the production that produced the Madman and the Kid of SABC One. Yeah. The likes of Conrad, the guy who wrote the Madman and the Kid movie script. Yeah. And Black Diamond and Alibaba the Plastic and the giant guy called Frank. Yeah. They got a slot on Isitha. Yeah. Scandal. Yeah.
Mr. Nkosi.
Yes, I played the character name of Mr. Nkosi. It was just a week feature drawing there, which has opened so many doors, my brother. And the reason I'm one of the brand ambassadors here, it's also through being Mr. Nkosi. Leshole from Skeem Saam.
Sure.
The guy studied at the University of Teflop in Limpopo back in 2014.
Yeah.
So we met on Facebook.
Yeah.
I grew up being one of the well-known poets in Bushbuckridge.
Oh.
What I want is that if I help you, please help me by helping this one.
Yeah.
Hi guys, this is the young Lord of Life Mazingele. What do Rano? If it's not inside, it's on top. And I don't need anything. Just only trading, that's all. Yeah, until I die. Yeah.
We're gonna be talking about your journey. There's a lot that you do, and I've seen somewhere where you say, I don't know whether they say or you say you are multi-talented.
Yeah, multi-talented, multilingual.
Where do you get the time to do all these things?
I always, make time for everything. As a poet, as a speaker, voice-over artist, as an influencer, as a brand ambassador, as an actor. When I do TV, I focus on TV. When I do voiceovers, I focus on voiceovers. When I do entrepreneurship, I focus on entrepreneurship. But now, I'm grateful that I trained a lot of youngsters who are doing certain things that I'm doing. Because we're getting old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're getting old.
No, I've seen some of your work on, I think the first time I bumped into your work was on Facebook. It was you and Dr. Almighty.
Oh yeah. The video. Yeah, the ice cream video. Yeah, it's one of the admirable videos we've done. Yeah. We're just advertising the ice cream for these other women at Tulamaha, Sasolo Garage. Yeah. And believe me, my brother, she's selling a lot now. She's selling a lot of ice cream. No, we're just joking by then.
Yeah, I still even remember some of the words there, because we were like, ice cream.
Ice cream of 5 rand.
Hey, Dr. White, take the ice cream man.
I still remember that. Yeah, so can you just take us through your background, man? Vince the Poet. Where is Vince the Poet from?
Vince the Poet is Vincent Shai Giba. I am Shai. I was raised by Giba's family. I'm born and bred in Majembeni village in Bushbuckridge. But I grew up in Akonu, Kotondale, and a bit of Tulamahashi, and a bit of Mkutlu, and I spent most of my life in Johannesburg. Yeah, that's where I, learned how to catch a fish, but not how to eat.
Oh, you learned how to catch a fish?
Yeah, how to catch a fish, but not how to eat.
So how did that impact you later on, like learning how to catch a fish? Because some people eat fish, but they don't know how to catch the fish.
Yeah, when I left Bushbuckridge to Gauteng, I really knew what I wanted. I just wanted to see myself being one of the TV stars, being one of the best poets in South Africa. And I had a dream that one of the good days we'll run our own production in Bushbuckridge. And here we are today, we're running our own production called Echo Visuals.
Oh.
Yeah, the production that produced the Madman and the Kid of SABC One, which became one of the most famous movies in South Africa for the first time.
And while you're still on that, man, just take me through the work that you guys did on Madman and the Kid.
On the Madman and the Kid.
Yeah, because I've seen the movie, and then even before, like we watched the movie on SABC One, already there were people who
it was
were talking about the production that you guys have put in. Can you just take us through, what you guys put in on that movie?
The market was very amazing, and I'm glad that on the movie we had people like me and people like Conrad, who has been in the entertainment industry for quite some time. And then people knew Conrad and people knew me. Before the Madman and the Kid, I've been a background actor on Skeem Saam, Isitha with the Queen Isitha. So yeah, and then I got a featured role on Comedy Central. I also got a featured role in 2019 on Scandal as Mr. Nkosi. So since we've been on TV before the Madman and the Kid, and I was also I also did a drama back in 2015-16 on Gelezanati and on your TV. Yes. I think I'm the first youth in Bushbuck to appear on TV before the likes of Leshole on Skeem Saam, the likes of Romy on Scandal. Yeah, I've been on TV for quite some time. It's just that the exposure was not there yet. But I was even well known by then because
people knew some of.
Yeah, because on social media I could get something like 1K likes on my Facebook back in 2014-15. Can you imagine?
So you were not like what we're seeing now, because what we're seeing now today in the entertainment industry, especially when it comes to films and soapies, you start by becoming an influencer.
Exactly.
And then that's when they will recognize you for the numbers that you have. So
That's
in your case,
true.
it was more like you started on TV and then people started noticing you on social media.
Exactly. Then after social media, I became an influencer. That's why today I'm a brand ambassador for big companies. So before that, the Madman and the Kid, we shot it for about 2 to 3 months. It took us about 7 to 9 months to submit it on SABC. It was not easy.
7 to what?
7 to 9 months to submit the movie on SABC. Then there's a guy called Lassy. He has been on TV for quite some time. Conrad, myself, and Black Diamond, we are the one who pushed for the movie to be on TV. And guess what? On the 9th of July, for the first time at 8 p.m., it was aired on national television. And people like us, whom hustlers out there, we got a lot of recognition. By social media platforms, YouTube, I got a lot of subscribers. Before the Madman and the Kid, I was a brand ambassador for 3 companies. After the Madman and the Kid, 3 companies tapped in. Yeah.
So you scored more gigs.
I scored more gigs, I don't want to lie. For me personally, the Madman and the Kid, it has really helped and improved my life and my market. And the likes of Conrad, the guy who wrote the Madman and the Kid movie script, and Black Diamond, and Alibaba the Plastic, and the giant guy called Frank. They got a slot on Isitha. ETV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll start airing by 2nd week of November or 1st week of November.
Yeah, I know Isitha.
Yes.
And I hear you mentioned Conrad so many times.
Yeah, he's the one.
Is it that guy who used
the dreads guy, Hilmos on the movie.
Oh,
he's the steering guy.
I was even thinking. I remember you don't know Marquez. I was even thinking it's Conrad or Marquez. You still remember that guy?
Yeah. No, this guy has been doing movies in Bushbuck Ridge since 2013, 2012. I just grew up getting this guy doing movies, and when you go to his YouTube, you can realize that this guy has been pushing quite some time.
He's been in the game.
He has been in the game, and guess what? The movie walked away with a prize, 70 to 100 grand cash, certificate plus award. We took position 1 in Mpumalanga.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
that's dope, man. Big up to you guys, man.
Thank you so much.
Even the next question that I have for you, has to do with finances.
All right.
What was the budget for the movie?
We never had money, but the budget for the movie costed us roughly maybe 50 to 60 grand, because there's a lot which has been done, and over 50 to 60 actors and directors and everybody who was in the movie, part of the movie. There were so many.
And this 50 grand that you guys popped up, was it from your own?
Yeah, it was from our own pocket. Somebody came with a car. Somebody said, I'm gonna buy petrol. Somebody said, I'm gonna buy food. Somebody said, I'm gonna do the makeup. Somebody said, I'm gonna, sponsor you with a place to shoot. Somebody said, no, I'm gonna give you some 5 rand or 20 rand, whatever amount of money it was. So we just, used our, strategies, our brilliant ideas, our togetherness to get the movie done.
Oh, man, and you guys kind of like kept it, because what normally you pick up from a lot of movie makers in South Africa, they'll tell you that there's no money in making movies. I remember when I watched, is it Rapula Nasi P.O.M? It's no widely known by Tao.
Yes.
When he was on podcast and shit. So he said that, you know, the movie industry in South Africa, if only we would have good investors who put money, we can make a lot out of the talent that we have in SA.
Very true.
But then still you find that sometimes you, like in your case, you use 50,000 to make a whole movie.
Yeah.
And then you somehow, when you start looking at how much money are you making back, you
Exactly.
make a loss.
Exactly. So the idea doesn't have to be about money. The idea has to be about pushing your talent. The idea, it has to be about, you know, making yourself a name. When you are a brand, my brother, I'm telling you, you can go very far. Look, how many companies are using me today as a brand ambassador?
So which are these companies that you're currently working with?
I'm the official brand ambassador of where we are, P.O.M, which is a 4-star rated hotel. Yes. Bed and breakfast in Pumalanga, Tulamahashi 178B. You know, they offer catering, decoration, they offer sound, they offer accommodation. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff. They've got beautiful swimming pool.
Oh, okay.
And then the other ones, which companies are you with?
It's there is one of the biggest company in Pumalanga called Hulela Media Graphics. I'm actually the marketing manager of Hulela Media Graphics. It's the company that does, you know, posters for the B&B, for the village, Everyday Leisure and Entertainment, King Munada, Makadzi, ANC, EFF, Sports Arts and Culture in Limpopo, TNS, DJ Kari SA, with DJ Stoke, Maporisa Caps, the small, Jelly, Focalistic, Dakar, and so many big artists. That's why we are called the biggest media company in Pumalanga. Hulela Media Graphics.
Hulela Media Graphics.
And then there is Rajesh Scrapyard. It's in Akunuk, next to municipality. I'm the brand ambassador of it, of Rajesh Scrapyard. There is China City in Akunuk. China City is only in Johannesburg. Then in Pumalanga there is only one China City. I'm
China City where people get cheap things.
Yes.
There's one in Akunuk.
Yeah, there's one, a big one. It's just open, just next to Spa in Ackermans at Akunuk.
Is it at the plaza?
No, at Akunuk 1, before Akunuk Plaza. Yeah, where there is Spa. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm a brand ambassador for Patron Solutions. Patron Solutions, they deal with funeral covers, financial services. They partnered with Dignify Financial Services, the company of Tibos, the former Tibos on Skeem Saam.
Oh yeah, I've seen that because he kind of like left.
Exactly, he does a lot of living through his companies. And then there is which one? I was a brand ambassador for, it was Omis Express. It was at Akunuk Mall, but the shop is closed now. And then I'm also a brand ambassador for, which company is this one? Which company is this one? Oh, I just got a deal with Batu, but things are still under construction. They signed me as one of the best South Africa's influencers.
Is it because you are from MP and they also have a slot? I think they have a shop.
Yes, they have a shop at Akunuk Mall. So most of the things are still under construction, but yes, they took me because I received their call. They asked me for my sizes and for my address. They want to deliver the shoes. Then we can start with the marketing, the billboards and everything.
But let's look at what you're doing as an ambassador. Do you make money from
Yes. Being an ambassador, as an ambassador of Dakarai BNB, I've got monthly salary. They buy me, if there is a meeting in Cape Town or Durban or Johannesburg, if I have to use a flight, they buy me ticket flight. They give me transport fare money, or they use one of the company cars to take me from here to Johannesburg. They book me a hotel, food, plus end of I get payment. They buy me airtime and data. So being a brand ambassador is very nice, but you need to be an influencer. You need to work hard. You need to be educated. You need to be able to know how to use social media in an amazing way.
That's impressive, man. Because it seems like you're getting paid and still enjoying also the benefits.
The benefits, yes, and also there is no pressure.
Yeah.
If I'm pushing Dagarai now, I'm pushing Dagarai. If I'm pushing Patron Solutions, I'm pushing Patron
But
Solutions.
is it possible for you to, like, if now you're working with Dakarai, to take a deal from another one who runs a bed and breakfast?
Yes, it's possible because you find that the other company is in Bushbuck Ridge, then the other one is in Tulamahash.
Let's say they are both in Bushbuck Ridge.
If they are both in Bushbuck Ridge, it's also fine. It depends on. You find that the place is full now, and then people need a certain place as well, or they need another place, so you can refer them to the other place. So it's all about pushing each other's business.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You also did mention Scandal. Mr. Nkosi.
Yes, I played the character name of Mr. Nkosi. It was just a week featured role there, which has opened so many doors, my brother.
And
the reason I'm one of the brand ambassadors here, it's also through being Mr. Nkosi on Scandal.
Because I did see the scene, but at that time I didn't know you, and obviously a lot of people saw it and they were like, okay,
this guy's from Bushbuck Ridge.
Yeah. How did that one come about?
Sure, my brother, let me drink a tea.
Hey, man, come with it.
I was still a background actor on Isitha, the Queen, and Isitha.
Oh yeah.
So the other day I went to Skeem in Balfour Park in Johannesburg at Sasani Studios.
Sure.
While we were still at the reception with the other guys, the other background actors, I introduced myself to the team. I recited a poem.
Oh yeah.
They liked the poem. They said, "Where are you from? What is happening?" And then I told them I'm from Bushbuck Ridge. I'm doing poetry. I'm doing entrepreneurship, motivational speaking. And I caught their attention.
Oh, okay.
And then from there was a guy called Trevor Ramatokam, who was part of the background actors. He's also one of the big guys on ESCOM. He's working at ESCOM.
Oh, okay.
So little did I know the guy. And then he became impressed after I recited a poem titled "I'd Rather Be Alone."
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy said, "You're gonna get me a gig on Scandal." And I just didn't believe him. And then I thought maybe he's joking. We exchanged contacts. After that, he introduced me to the team on Scandal. And then after that, my brother, believe me, I submitted my stuff. They called me for an interview. I killed it. Brother, the whole room was crazy after I killed the role. I saw the director taking out the headphones and clapping hands. All over they were clapping hands. They gave me a date that from the 25th of February 2019 will start appearing. Brother, I was happy. My mom was crying for the first time when she saw me on Scandal.
Wow.
Bruh, my casting was amazing. Like,
obviously, man.
Sure, bro. When I go to complex,
your casting has to show up because everybody watches your prime time showpiece, your Scandals, Saam, Isitha, and also this one,
the Queen,
the Queen, your generation. So there's no way that people are gonna miss it. And believe you me, if I watch and then I see a familiar face, I'm gonna tell even the people back at home. Did you guys see episode what? Go ahead and check it out on YouTube. There's somebody from our hometown. We start even supporting the channel, the show itself. So even in your case, I believe that even more people were like, no man, I wanna watch what happens next. I wanna watch what happens next. So what happened?
After that, it was just a short featured role, and then I kept pushing the other stuff until after Scandal, bro. I don't want to lie. I made a lot of money in weddings, birthday parties because people saw me on TV, so they could invite me as an MC. I budgeted money. I started to open some businesses around Bushbuck Ridge. Today we're owning a shop. We're owning the biggest media company. Wherever I go, those who know me, I'm always having a bag full of stock.
Even today, you came.
Even today, I came with some of the stock.
Can you show the viewers some of the things that you're selling?
I'm running a clothing brand called Extreme Culture. Extreme Culture.
Extreme Culture.
We've got a shop at Tulamahash Mall. It's a partnership with some other guys that I work with. Selling all kinds of merchandise, bucket hat, sweaters, hoodies, tracksuits. sunglasses, shades.
And I also see even the glasses there.
Yeah. I've got beautiful shades and sunglasses.
Nice. And they're even in fashion.
Yeah, they're all fashion. And it's not expensive. It's only 200 rand.
Yeah.
Then the shades are from 150 and up.
Okay.
We also have sunglasses for 300 rand, 350.
Yeah. But then when did this whole thing of you selling things start?
It started at a young age. I grew up in a family business, or in a business family.
Yeah.
And then my mom is a professional baker.
Okay.
And then I grew up selling cream donuts, fat cooks, and buns. And I grew up at taxi rank selling rations, hot dogs.
Oh.
And then before I could go to school in the morning, I could wake up at 4 a.m., go to the bus station at 5, sell. When I'm done around 6 o'clock, I could go back home, rock my uniform and go to school. After school, I could carry my cooler box, go to taxi rank and sell ice cream, water, sell chippies, chocolate sweets, airtime and data, until I managed to get where I am today.
Yeah. And even today, you're still selling.
Yeah, I'm still selling. I still humble myself.
The dream is still on, actually.
Exactly. I still humble myself and go to taxi rank with a bucket of 5 liter, having sweets inside, halls, smoothies and stuff, my brother.
And I see the way you're explaining it, there's like improvement.
There's a huge improvement, because
you're moving from one step
to another,
climb another ladder. You move from this one, and you're like, okay, next thing, let me open a shop where we can start selling from the shop.
You know, owning a shop at a young age inside the mall, it's not a child's play. You can imagine the rent. And I'm not alone, we are 4. So all of us, we contributing cash for rent, and then every one of us has their stock inside the shop. We're doing different designs like the bracelets, the watches. We also write. We also design special bracelets.
Whatever message that you want you guys to embroider there.
Exactly.
Do that.
We also do t-shirt branding, car branding. We do install solar. We install cameras if we've got businesses. We're running a computer school. It's a partnership. We're running security, firearm, handgun. We're running beauty therapy, massage, makeup. We're running baking, catering. We're running tour guide, academy in Akonuk. So I'm not alone. I'm pushing with some other guys. I'm also a promoter of Gomatobo's Training Academy.
All right.
Gomatobo's Training Academy. It's in Akonuk, just behind Israel Garage, next to Rajaha. It's Bridgeway. Bridgeway. Then after Bridgeway, there is a filling station called Israel Garage, just behind.
You also spoke about Leshole. Where did you two of you meet?
Leshole, Tabom Kabela from Skeem Saam.
Sure.
The guy studied at the University of Teflop in Limpopo back in 2014. So we met on Facebook. I grew up being one of the well-known poets in Bushbuckridge. 2014-13, I was one.
You were known by everyone and everywhere.
Because I've traveled to over 1,500 schools in South Africa. Doing motivational talks. I've been to over maybe 100 to 200 weddings and birthday parties and over 500 big churches. So the guy heard about me. He gave me it was a Facebook inbox. Inboxed me on Facebook. We exchanged numbers, and then we met. He had to leave Teflop. We took a taxi to Akonuk, to my place. We sat down. We taught each other poetry. We became big friends, and then he was studying performing art in Teflop. He's a qualified arts lecturer. Currently is teaching at the TUT main campus in Pretoria.
Big up to him, and also the casting director.
Exactly, he's the casting director on Skeem Saam now. So the first day I appeared on Skeem Saam back in 2016, on the 31st of May. It was on my birthday. I won't forget. I'm one of the guys who wrote on my Facebook saying that please watch this guy. He's from Bushbuckridge. Let's support him. From that day, bruh, his life became brighter than the brightest stars.
That guy is mad talent as well, bruh. Like,
he's very talented.
That guy is mad talent. Like, I've seen actors, that one is the actor.
That one is pushing, brother.
It was dope. And every day I always tell people that if I was to like make a SOP, I'll make sure Leshole is there.
Yeah.
There's also Warren. Is it Warren Masimula?
Warren Masimula is one of the best actors in South Africa.
Yeah, dope, man. I would like
Multi-award-winning actor.
those guys, bruh. They're the epitome of acting. When you talk about acting, those are the guys you need to like look up to, and you have to like admire.
Like Romeo on Scandal.
Sure.
Yeah, the new T-Boss on Skeem.
Yeah,
the guy is very incredible.
Yeah, it's very incredible.
Sure.
I remember when he came into Skeem, people were criticizing him.
Exactly.
And always there are gonna be critics because we're still used to the old T-Boss.
Exactly.
For me, it didn't take me too long to like, this guy is gonna kill this role.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill this role, and somehow, even the way they speak the same way. I'm always saying this to people like, why did they? They went for somebody who speaks like the old T-Boss. So
Exactly. Yeah.
when you're not looking, you can be like, the old T-Boss is bad.
Yeah, I get it.
So now let's come back to your poem. When did you start reciting poem?
Poetry, I started at high school. It's at primary school in Powerline Primary School.
Sure.
And then it became well known in high school back in 2006-07.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to ask for slots in churches, weddings, birthday parties. By then, they used to give me rice, meat, and 2 liter of cold drink, saying thank you. Yeah, I had to understand because I was no one by then. But today, people go to complete tickets to come and watch me performing live. Yeah, they see me in weddings, and in weddings, obviously, I chose them before. In advance. So, I started poetry back in 2005, 2006.
What made you get into like?
I fell in love with, I used to write messages, stories during my primary school time. And then we shot one of the most amazing dramas in Powerline Primary School in 2005. With one of the best teachers called Mr. Makubedu and Mr. Mashaba. Yeah, they are now the principals. Yeah, so we shot one of the best amazing, one of the most amazing dramas in 2005 at P.O.M Primary School, where we got a lot of exposure, and that's where I fell in love with TV, I fell in love with poetry. And then when I arrived at Shobian High School, where I completed my grade 12 in Akunuk, it gave me a lot of exposures, and I could inspire grade 12s while I was in grade 10 and grade 9. Can you imagine? Yeah. So
and also your charity work. You do some charity.
Yeah, my foundation. I started the charity work back in 2012. No, it was back in 2013, 14. I grew up with nothing, my brother, and people could always contribute clothes to me, contribute food. There was no one who was working at home except my mom, who was pushing the hustle of selling. So I fell in love with, being given things. And I said, God, when I grow up, at least, even if I don't become a millionaire, at least may I run my own foundation where I'll be assisting a lot of needy, where I'll be motivating people and teaching them about life. And there we are. Today, I'm one of the most successful young speakers in Bushbuck region. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself.
And what kind of recognition have you got, when you're on your poetic side?
The recognition is big, my brother. I'm a multi-award-winning poet, speaker, and a speaker. I was awarded 5 times by the Department of Education under Griselda Education Foundation, and by the Golden Stars Awards. They honored me so many times. Which I'm grateful. And that also makes me one of the highest paid speakers in Bushbuck Ridge to the youth who are below 35 years of age.
Highest paid? How much?
Yeah, highest paid.
How much are you getting?
We can't talk about money now, but I'm one of the highest paid speakers to the youth who are below 35 years of age, because I traveled in South Africa. I learned, various languages. I'm a multilingual speaker, and I'm one of the speakers who doesn't hold books when I'm busy inspiring people. I just talk and talk. So it's a calling-based thing.
It comes from the heart.
Yeah, it comes from the heart, and I changed millions of people's.
What if you're not telling us how much, man? I was thinking of fishing.
Let's not talk about man, but I'm one of the speakers in Bush Park Ridge. Yeah, because bruh, I'm pushing.
Yeah.
I'm pushing. Owning a shop and owning land and being able to.
Oh, you're a landowner.
Yeah, I've got a place in Akonuk.
Yeah.
I've got a place in Akonuk with my mom.
Yeah.
We are currently selling the place, but somehow
You're selling the place. We want land. You're selling the land.
We want to move, but somehow we're still undecided. But anyway,
when you first bought the place, was it to commercialize it?
No, it was for stay. Yeah. It was for us to stay as a family. But now that business is moving, we're just thinking of selling it. But we are still undecided. Yeah. As time goes on, I believe something great will come up, and a great idea will come as well.
Yeah.
And also there's this other project where you were giving out sanitary pads. I think when you were still in school.
Yeah, the foundation. It's called Vincent and Giver Foundation, VM Foundation. People can check it on Facebook and Instagram. Vincent and Giver Foundation or VM Foundation. Yeah. It's what can I say? It doesn't have a sponsor.
Yeah.
So probably
most of the
watching, they probably will be listening.
Yeah. People who want to tap in to come and be part of Vincent and Giver Foundation. I'm on my own now, but if somebody else or if anyone, any business people or any company, any organization want to partner with me or want to donate something, they are welcome. They are welcome. But I'm on my own now since I'm running businesses, since I'm a hustler. So I take off of the money that I'm doing towards charity. That's why I think it has helped me to be what I am today. Yeah,
obviously, meaning that you have a heart for giving back, and where you get to a point where you even taking some money from your own pocket.
Yes,
and be like, let me just give to the ones who are less privileged. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, because I was involved in 2 dangerous car accidents last year and last year. I should have died. God saved my life. I think it's part of the things that I'm doing towards the community. I survived to be banned by petrol. The reason I left they sent these other 4 boys to come and ban me with a petrol while sleeping in the house where I was staying in Akonuk. So the following day I met them on the street and I greeted them. They said, Vince, petrol was sent to come and ban you with a petrol while you were sleeping in the house. And I said, who's that? Who sent you? They said, we can't tell you for now, but we took the money back because we were scared that the community will be against us. And we were also scared that if you die, the SABC might come and question us and might fail to answer. Then I realized that the grace of God it's quite amazing. Yeah.
So they didn't even explain the reason why they.
I think it was because of talent. Because I'm very talented, and when I grew up, when I was growing up back in 2014, 15, I made a lot of noise on TV and on radio stations. So I think people were kind of jealous. But I believe that they say you can't let a blessed man down. I believe by the grace of God is sufficient and is upon me. So I believe the community also loves what I'm doing. They're protecting me. So I don't think, I don't know what to say, but I think you can't destroy somebody who's doing great.
You can keep a good man down.
Yeah, you can't keep a good man down.
Yeah, and here you are today, despite everything that they wanted to do to you.
Yeah, I succeeded
to give back.
Yeah, I'm still continuing to do that. Yeah, and I no longer take pictures per se when I give. I just give. It is only me, the people that I've given, and God who knows. It's no longer about being known or being appreciated or being uploaded.
And there's always a debate, on that one of taking pictures while you are giving things to the less privileged. In your case, do you think it's a good idea or it's a bad idea?
I wouldn't say it's a bad idea, but for somebody like me, I just feel like this thing of me taking pictures is outdated because people already know what I'm doing to the community. Like when I go to school, the only pictures you're gonna see it's me being at the assembly inspiring the learners or being the kids at the assembly. And then whatever I've done to the school, it is only the school and the learners who knows, not the community. Yes, obviously the kids will talk, Mama, I got this from whoever. But now it's no longer about taking pictures for people to applaud us that we are doing great. It's about working for the people of God. It's about pushing our communities. It's about developing our own bush backward place, because there's nobody who's going to come and save us, my brother.
We've got Claude Mashiru, who took away, who walked away with the title of Miss World South Africa last night.
Big up to him.
Yeah, Claude Mashiru. She became a doctor at age 21, medical doctor, if I'm not mistaken.
And also there's this other guy who plays for the Springboks.
The Springbok.
I forgot his name.
Is Trevor. It's Trevor Nyakani.
Sure.
I think it's from Dorslop or Shamalani, somewhere there in Bushbuck Ridge. Then there is Princess McDonald in the Idols. She's in
the Shining Star.
top 2.
Sure.
Can you imagine?
And I see her walking away with that one.
I see her walking away with it.
Yeah.
And then there is us who came up with the Madman and the Kid on SABC 1.
Sure.
We walked away with an award, prize and money.
See, so Pumalanga is winning. Pumalanga is winning.
We're taking over.
Yeah,
we're taking over.
And there was a time where you did a poem rendition at the University of South Africa.
Yes. I was
Actually performing, doing poetry, but I ended up doing motivation. But I was invited to do poetry, so I think the guys fell in love with what I was doing. I think it was in 2018, September. There's a guy called Temba. It's Trust or Temba Mazini. I think it's Trust Mazini. He's professional physiotherapist.
And like, if we are to come back now in the current economy where you've seen the price of the eggs and everything else going up, can you advise someone to get into poetry?
Poetry actually, after building yourself in poetry, you must turn your career into business. You must turn your career into business, because I don't think with poetry only I would have reached where I am today, and I would have achieved everything that I've achieved today through poetry only. If you write poetry, you need to sell books, you need to do live performances in weddings, you need to be an MC, you need to be an actor, you need to be a script writer. By so doing, it will enlarge your territory. Then you'll be able to buy anything at any given time. Now that the cost of living is too high, most of us wouldn't survive if we were doing poetry only.
So what you're saying is that when you go into poetry, you shouldn't really look to make all your money from poetry.
From poetry only, because you need to being a public figure, being a poet alone, without having multiple streams of income, running businesses. It's going to be hard for you to make it in the entertainment industry. It's not easy.
So poetry is like a door. Once you
it's a door opener.
And then once you are inside, you need to decide what other ways can I make money.
Very true.
In what other ways can I influence people?
Exactly.
And you must be very unique, and you must be yourself. And at all times humble yourself enough, because people who really want to help you, if you're always high, they will assume you know everything. But when you humble yourself, people will help you, my brother. I used to be that guy whom, being a celebrity could control me. But as you grow and as you meet different people, you realize that, being arrogant and being high at all times, it will make you to miss a lot of opportunities. But being humble and take heed advices or take advices from others, it will make you grow.
You learn. You learn from that. So, like in your case, I wanted to ask you, how much influence has Mzwakambuli had in your career?
The guys like the gentleman like Mzwakambuli, I followed him since at my early age. But the person who inspired me more in poetry, there's a gentleman, he's one of my inspirations, called Brian Mashiru. He's one of the most successful businessmen in Bushbuck Ridge.
He's from here?
Yeah, he's from here. He stays in Bushbuck Ridge College View. He did an advert on TV, Clientele Life advert with his family. He's a well-known gentleman. And then today he's running a company called Bravo Plex and Bravo Living, where they're dealing with all kinds of aluminium doors. And he's running a company called It's a tombstone.
Sure.
Yeah, they're dealing with tombstone. The Bravo Living, it's a health products company where all the pharmacy nationwide, his products are sold at Link, Act Pharmacy, and other pharmacies that you know. Oh. And I've done the first commercial, my first TV commercial. It was from Brian Mashiro in 2019. Yeah. It was for Bravoplex, the garage doors business. Yeah. Then there was Bravo Living, the health products. Yeah, it's on TV. It's also on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. And the other thing you also do, you do voiceovers.
Voiceovers, yes. I'm one of the professional voiceovers in Bushbuck Ridge, and currently I'm competing with South African voiceovers because I've done a lot of commercials on TV and radio. And I'm improving daily. I even opened a training academy in Akonugwe.
Which brands have you done voiceovers for?
Voiceovers, there is Bali Chicken Dust where I featured Mama Koni Machine from MLFM. We've done a commercial on MLFM. Alright. Yeah, I featured her, but the advert is not on Ganalone, it's on local radio stations and internet.
The BBRs and other.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I also work with Dragon from Skeem Sami.
Oh, Dragon.
Julius Jujukhule, yes, for voiceovers.
Yeah, is he from around here?
No, I think the gentleman's from Limpopo, if I'm not mistaken. Sure. But he's one of the directors on Skeem Sami and it's full-time in Gauteng. Oh. But if you need me and him as an MC, you invite us, we're working together. Oh. And I also do voiceovers and acting master classes. Yeah. Yes.
There's a point, I think, there was a time where you said you've been around a lot of millionaires.
Yeah, I've been.
Which are these millionaires so that we can
I won't mention names, but I was inspired by the likes of Dr. Roel J. Koza, Dr. David Manzini, Brian Mashiro, and Mama Dudu, the owner of Dakarai B&B, and it's Dr. Arvi Chawani. He's one of the great gentlemen that I salute. And Dr. K.S. Mannamaleke, they inspired me. I shared a stage with them several times. Bishop Be'ar Malumani, he called me to his church. They invited me and Almighty to his church last year when they were honoring him as a bishop, and I recited a praise poem for him. I met quite a lot of successful people in Bushbuck Ridge.
So in conclusion, what can the people expect from you?
People can expect the new movies on TV, dramas.
Getting Madman and the Kid.
Yeah, we're currently shooting part 2. I think it will add next year on television. It will add next year on television because shooting a movie takes time and you're not alone. There's a lot of things that is needed to shoot a movie. It's not a child's play. And then about 5 or 6 actors on the Madman and the Kid, they were taken on Isitha on ETV. They'll start airing on TV around the first week or second week of November. We're also busy with getting in touch with international movies.
So we might see you on Mission Impossible.
I don't know, but we're working on that. And more commercials coming on radio and on TV next year. I'm pushing, and I'm also talented with I'm able to imitate people like Bongo Dwani, Macangel Comedy, Nelson Mandela, and I'm able to change my voice in various ways. I can cry like a cat, BMW, a dog, and other animals.
So meaning that you can work with that guy Nukumashawa.
Yes, Nukumashawa. Yes.
Of his,
I can work with them. Something like, it's brought to you by Vodacom, South Africa's leading cellular network. Vodacom, power to you. Really Vodacom. Dakarai B&B. It's brought to you by Dakarai B&B. We are based in Tulamahashi 178B.
Oh, that's dope, man. No, can you do this one the way you were doing it? Okay. Let's say Peace of Mind podcast, we're bringing you nothing but peace.
Peace of Mind podcast, we're bringing you nothing but peace. We are live at Dakarai B&B and Tulamahashi 178B.
Alright, now the last point, I think I picked it up from the statement that you gave me. From Madman and the Kid. What were the take homes from the first movie that you guys are okay, we had people, obviously there's nothing that doesn't have critics. there are critics and praises. From that one, what are the take homes that you guys picked up from the first movie and like, okay, we've led on this one, we've picked it up that okay, we can improve there, here, and you know, the second movie, what differences are you going to make in
the first one we didn't really have enough budget, we
Yeah.
didn't really have best cameras, but
Yeah.
we've done our best
Sure.
because the film was clean, the market was amazing.
Sure.
Yes, we took some critics for us to improve there and there. We
Yeah.
understood them, but we couldn't reply everyone because they were just
Yeah.
all over our head.
Yeah.
So now there are some other guys from TV in Johannesburg who came up with big cameras from SABC and
Yeah.
other platforms. So the second movie that we are shooting currently, we're also using their cameras. So it's kind of a partnership, and I'm grateful that the sponsors like Elangen Generation Outreach, Barberton Mines, and Pan African Resources, they are one of our sponsors. Akunuk Mall, the likes of Dr. Zwani Medical Suit, the likes of the Village Guest House in Akunuk,
Yeah.
the likes of Foodies Point in Akunuk. It's one of the most amazing restaurants next to Akunuk Mall. They're the guys who are behind us, and now any sponsor who want to tap in businesses like what Dakarai, what Rips Hotel, Masana, it's Shiranzi M Lodge, and the other big businesses, they can come and tap in, can go there to shoot some, clips for them to be on the big screen.
Yeah.
And we can also do commercials for their businesses, and all other people who are running businesses, if they need marketing and advertising, they can hit us.
Oh, all right. No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
can give us
So
a
where do they get you?
My contacts, my personal number for calls and WhatsApp concerning business is 0677
Okay.
039056 0677 039056. For MC, I'm a professional MC, voice-over artist, live performance, poetry, motivational speaking, and voiceovers.